streaming it. Ready?
No.
Well, you are a bitch.
That's what you are made of.
That doesn't make sense. I'm not made of a female dog.
What?
I got my salt. You on?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this.
It looks like the menu didn't change it.
Your writing has only improved in the last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. That's the wrong way to put it. This never did come to me naturally to me. Fuck. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? You're supposed to voice the female ones. Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling? I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember mentioning that yesterday. Can't believe you're so good at something that you never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Why did the music change? During lunchtime, I ate by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me, like Cliff of the Big Red Dog. Quoting some Game Grumps, gotta do it. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with, or people you just know you want to make a good friend, really make a good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know, and those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. Who would make fun of your body type? You're a generic anime girl who has... I don't understand that. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Northstar. What did I say? It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I could do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you, and that I really understood what it was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you always treated me like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've done at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. I cannot focus, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. All right. People can read it. I'm not gonna fucking read it because I'm tired of reading these damn poems. I know it's a literature tool, but I'm not gonna attempt to read, especially with the cursive. Not only that, we can always read it back anytime because the pictures, it's just, God, it's gonna be a killer in my throat. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri, but instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Poems being usually cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? She nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy you shared it with me, so thank you. And I hope we can keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her. But instead, Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back to me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can. The poem is, once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Yuri faintly smiles how she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I ever can return the favor sometime. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smirks and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote the poem. You wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, North Star. So, Yuri? Is there something wrong? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Well, with how much you oversleep, you shouldn't be tired. Just tell me something if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist, yay. I'm gonna go home and a little bit early today. Sorry. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I say anything, Sayuri cheerfully walks out of the room, humming to herself. So I didn't get her poem. Because I didn't get enough. Meh. I guess you really haven't learned anything after all. Honestly, I don't know why I got my hopes up in the first place. What, I didn't think this one was that bad. What did I do wrong? Poems don't need to be deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you were trying to forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. As he stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me what. You're not trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? And keep your voice down. Digging yourself a hole there. You know Yuri would love this kind of angsty. Just because she's talented writer doesn't mean I'm mean. Yeah, you're in trouble. I somehow stuck a nerve, and though what I did is beyond me. I am so done with you. She shoved the poem I handed her back to me. Take your steel poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl that I was trying to impress in the first place. Hi, North Star. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of other people, I'll have to give it more thought. No pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure you'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem, sure. Holding my hands, your style's gotten refined. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. When I was saying you how much time you spent with her. I think I heard her say more words in the past couple of days than she talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience, and a way to talk all about the things in her head, I guess. So getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's it's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club every day, reading the edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she didn't have a hard time socializing. Makes me want to makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all the time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. Alright, I get you. Just be careful, alright? You know, Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from the reality. They're just a bandage. You say it like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Yeah, because you are. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. Why do these have to be so ungodly long? You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of thing that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I think I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, whatever. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. Seems like everyone in the club are first writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we really wouldn't have anything to write about, would we? Yes, you would. Humans aren't two-dimensional beings. Yeah, because we're in the 3D world, so of course we're not two-dimensional. You might be because you're in a 2D plane. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get lukewarm response to something you put so much effort into. But if you find other people enjoying writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you to that your writing is good or okay or bad, you want to focus on more on everything that went into it. And the things you can work on. It's so much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? And that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange right now? Something did sound about unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating error is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is serious than here. It seems that you're right. Sarah has helped lighten the mood a little bit, didn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck does she run off to anyway? I thought she went to pee. Suki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She naturally wasn't feeling well, so she went home early today. Is that so? Hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. So, what? First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayuri. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I don't want to force it. Ho? Kind of curious expression come from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. Talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out You stop avoiding the question, bitch! Figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. That's to go making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be painting and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. So you'll be helping me with designing them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now when the Suki's pouting too, geez, even I can tell now. I guess I'll never gave Siri enough credit. All I can do is, or things are harder for you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't be a leader on my own, then I won't be grown as a person. So Yuri, you have the beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. About that, I love the atmosphere. So then it changes as she stares into the desk and folks just start nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, North Star. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. It would be really appreciative that, if I spend the weekend with one of my club members, how on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? Suppose I wouldn't mind a little help. Well, if I don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you, even if you don't know how to bake. It's not like Monika's gonna give me a choice, so you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Suki fumbles an excuse like that. If I recall, Suki, you mentioned that you could handle baking on your own. First, I might not like it when you're around if you're only making him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, so much. He may be more suited to assisting with their decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard can it be to make a few decorations anyways? That's more like you're making an excuse for Nortar too. What are you saying? It'd be extremely meticulous. Whatever. Work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Northstar to decide how he contribute. Besides, he really hasn't got a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in. You literally just said that. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though, jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. I'm sorry, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Oh, well, of course. Well, in that case, everyone looks straight at me. Of course, I'm gonna go with Yuri. You supposed to help with Yuri? Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki? I can already tell that you're about to say something I mean. No, I was just saying. So be helping Yuri then, Northstar. Yep. That's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things. So I think your system will be very useful. That's great to hear. Let's see, you be able to hand the bacon yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is this everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. You feel the same way? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri's anxious glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Northstar picked me. And also, the crepes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They really go well with my tea. Nothing that I do for the event will compare to that. So, I get it. Kind of surprised though. Why? I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden? I know I'm not very good at it. Sorry if I said anything bad. That's okay, so not even isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken back by Yuri's words. When she's already has trouble with words, trying to cheer up someone must be far out of her own comfort zone. But we can understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayuri. Even if it didn't work out perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayuri wouldn't say at a time like this. Sayuri always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet my cupcakes are going to be the best in the whole world event. I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up the things. I start to follow Monika and Natsuki at the door. There's a chat between each other. Sorry. Realize I don't have any way of contacting you over this weekend. Oh, you're right. Can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Prepare to have 2 paragraphs of text to asking a simple question. You and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I'll be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided to pursue for a reason. Not like it wouldn't matter either way, so I'll just make sure my room is clean. I hope I manage to make myself useful in some way. Not nearly as creative as you. Don't underestimate yourself, Northstar. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chose me. Are you forgetting the one reason that met with the most common sense? Just because of what I want to do. But, to yourself is an extremely tense expression. You're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you I want to. And that's all there is to it. You believe me? I heard again. Looks for me for a long time. I believe you. As if it took for a minute over you restart. Finally says that she's relaxes her expression, and we're looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out of the door, and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. He was coming to my house on Sunday and trying to shoot through the roof. Even though I've only gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. There's no way telling what might happen if we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. There's a chance I have to make something happen between us, or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. God, it's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri's clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit if it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it was long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard anything from Sayuri since she left the club earlier that day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayuri said and what Monika said, it's really okay for me to put Sayuri's feelings aside when she might need me. I decided to visit Sayuri's house before Yuri comes over. I think this is better rather than asking. I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Sayuri's house, I knocked the door before I let myself in. Play so often, so in the habit of in each other's house, it's like we're family. House is quiet. Sayuri's in that first form. I assume she's in his room. Strange for her not coming down to greet me. I head up to her bedroom and finally find her. Sayuri. Hi. I sit down in her room. Of course it's small, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence, but you haven't come over in like a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? As it always been. I recognize that the same stuffed animal motivation she's had for years now. I was actually expecting her to, you know, if you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning for you. How come you wanted to suddenly come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? How does she know that?
Probably Monica texted her.
Wait, how do you know that? Yeah. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm helping her online. We didn't plan it to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri, and then, yep. There's some between us. Stares in the random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. Finally gets the point. I just want to see how you were doing. After all, you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So that's no good news, huh? Why can't I just be like it always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make the stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. This is my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants you to torture me. Sayuri? What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something's happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. So I know I won't stop thinking about it. You really put me in a trap, but you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you? I guess I have no choice this time. Thing is, I've really had a bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to when I know when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring waste by having them spend it on me? That's why I want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible Sayuri kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me not to just think about her? Why? Why is it that you never told me about this? You almost feel like you betrayed I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything that I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder every day to get a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you wouldn't have wasted effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me, but it feels nice sometimes. It feels like a bat just being swung against my head. That's why I wanted to so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else. So you make friends with and get closer with everyone in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayuri. I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, there's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. If I only showed you what a horrible person I am. My throat. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. No, sir. Terry, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never understate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. I no want for care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. If there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayuri finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, nor sorry. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your arms are so warm. Your hugs are so warm. I don't know why it's all arms. And that's really scary too. Sorry, let me go. And all she does is, as she does, I let her go as well. Festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayuri wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day with her, I would. For all days, this had to be the one word. I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you do that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for you to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. Hesper shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if I would be good for it would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayuri next to her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. It's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sayuri's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my home, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. but I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I'd known, I would have assured you I would hurry on my way more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should have been common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. She doesn't have normal common sense. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked for you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate for you to do. No, it would have been really embarrassing for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would make it even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. Okay. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a dress drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both her hands firmly in my lap, as if making sure she keeps tracking of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy, candles. Oh wow, I didn't even know you had planned on taking that far. Of course, I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Though many will stop just out of curiosity and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something like that. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? I guess that makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. No need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. Brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them through the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Here, rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these things in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing. Do you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's a wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. Oh. Not familiar with aromatherapy. Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you use, you can change the mood of the air itself. It can even permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. He takes the cylinder and pushes the button on the bottom. For a moment, a thin ray of vapor releases through the air. And just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, it smells wonderful. What kind of mood is this one for? It's jasmine oil, essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Gotta take a breath because my throat's killing me. Jasmine enhances your emotion, helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more and heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently and clearly enjoying herself. She once again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are these for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding or origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll be needing about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will these be used for? Well, I'm cutting pieces of ribbon to hang from the door. Audio's cracking. Well, I'll be going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the room. And then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbon to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some people to peek in. That's really creative. I have no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I can get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Remember the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, North Star. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. We carefully draw different characters on each paper. Do my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels the long strand of red ribbon to desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful, silver handle with an incandescent pattern of waves etched onto it. The blade itself is a gentle tinted blue. Oh, that's no ordinary pocket knife. Looks really fancy. Ah, well, Barris, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're gonna think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. If you promise, you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kinda into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. Combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. Huh. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. I just think it's funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it suits you. Suits me? Yeah, you're kinda intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? He relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it back around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Here's the sharpness. I feel the point of the knife with the index finger. Ow! You okay? Why did you do that? I didn't expect to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. The knife is extremely sharp. Cut through skin like paper. Jesus Christ. No. The side of my finger. Here takes my hand, gives a closer look. He stares at it and noticeably fidgets. Are you squeamish? I'll go wash it off now. Didn't expect that. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel the... you said exactly what I was thinking. I feel her...
I'm pretty sure you did. Because me and my friend went with the Natsuki part on this. And from what I remember, I think she or you got some whipped cream on one of your fingers, and then the other one just hit it off. What she's doing with the blood as well.
I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand
really
back.
Kinky.
Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her hand and face burning up. Yuri? The most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. It's a little weird, but it took me surprise. But I guess she was trying to help, right, Yuri? I think you're overacting a little. No, I think that's a reasonable reaction to realize that you were just fucking sucking on someone's bloody finger. Well, she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon. Alright, you know what? This might be the stupid thing to do after all. I take your hand and... I take Yuri's hand and lick her index in return. No, sorry. Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Got a text.
Fucking Sayori's probably watching through the fucking window.
Yuri just looks at me like, I knew that would be a bad idea. If it was not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be pretty heavy right now. You're so weird. She giggles shyly. You're calling me weird? I have no right response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It was just a tiny cut, but it's already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We resumed our respective activities. I watch Yuri and I've cut the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finished attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and will be It will be very effective as a doorway curtain. It looks great.
That's a small ass closet.
Then again, Japanese are not the tallest people. Good thing coming up with that, Yuri. Thanks. I just saw something online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy some paint tablets. I don't know why I said tablets. Tablets. That's right. One of the items Yuri had me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. And just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cup too much, it would be too diluted. I decided to use small plastic cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them in on a plate to catch any paint that drips, and then come back to my room. Yuri? Yes? I come to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeves and pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. What was she doing? That's the question. This business then takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I like to paint a gradient across the banner, setting the colors rise at sunshine, then daytime, then sunset, then nighttime. And once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We could hang it on the wall behind the podium in front of the classroom. Aw, Nate. What are you gonna write? It'd be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me, if you say so. After rolling out of the banner, Yuri and I kneel to opposite sides so we won't get in each other's way. Yuri uses a paintbrush to add a few drops of different colors across to serve as a color guide of where we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors was a lot like art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah. It is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself, for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like it when I spend time with one other person. Even if it's something as simple like reading, it doesn't matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel a little bit nicer. Yeah. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if you and I are quite different. God, this takes a while to kick off.
Yeah. I mean, it won't be much longer though.
I can understand where she's coming from. I feel the way about things in like anime and games where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you would understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab some unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time and cause my head to bump into hers. Yeah. Sorry. Ah! He goes back and I quickly lift my hand in surprise.
You can't even make a good noise for that. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
It has to be more feminine. Go.
I'm not feminine, you fuck. Are you
You
hurt?
have no problem with squawking, huh?
That's not feminine, that's a fucking parrot noise.
Doesn't matter. Fucking do it, coward.
No, you bitch, you do it.
Eat my ass first.
Who's a coward now? Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I'm sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. No, it's not your fault. Oh, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I actually got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get your towel right away. I wish I'd fetch a small towel and then damp it with hot water. I turned to my room and kneeled back down in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face with the neck and the...
Like a mill.
Ah, is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Finished, I start to retract my hand. Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Just hold it a little bit longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hands, still against Yuri's neck. She looks at me in the eyes. An intense expression that I recognize when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze and enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently halfway through and starts parted. Her lips parted. What is happening to me? Is the aroma of jasmine giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrap around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation through my arm. Suddenly her face comes closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Ah. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it begins. Yuri picks up her brush again. Her move seems clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, focused, and ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. It should do it. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with the white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole is pretty much unnatural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the result. Yeah, me too. Are you gonna add the lettering now? Ah, not yet. It needs to dry first. Well, that's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it's best to leave it here and then bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? Yeah, that's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's much for anything more for us to do here. Phew. You said that you're glad it's over. What? Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, that's not it. I'm just glad we finally managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I didn't start making dinner soon. You don't have any time left? That we could have a little extra time after finishing work. Well, you're thinking to yourself, I think it would be too irresponsible if it wouldn't. I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there was more there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. It's not your fault at all. The more important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Guiding all things, you looks like a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she really gets the opportunity to spend time with with friends in a relaxed environment, but it doesn't mean this will be the last time it can happen. Muriel packs up and I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. Not a problem. I'm glad I was able to help.
It's a weird shaped house.
Oh, she's in the way. Not easier to see. Bring tomorrow. Oh well. Well then. You're gonna fidget. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of said that without thinking about today. It's fine if we don't have much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. If you want to come over, you can, or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. Some of my words and Yuri smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful. Yuri takes a step closer to me and briefly squeezes my hand. Jesus, really close. Kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? I don't get a chance as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayuri? Eh? Ah, I know, sir. Sayuri? Just now, we weren't. It's okay. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry if...
She caught you.
But I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. We'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that'll be fine. Of course. So Yuri beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Feeling embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. It's already almost 12. Jesus Christ. Sarah waves goodbye after her. Yuri, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried to stay in my room, but the imagination was being really weird to me. So I had to come and see it for myself. See what are you talking about? You know, much fun you were having with Yuri. How close you got to her. Makes me really happy. And you really made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to roll down Sayuri's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling like this, Norsan? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayuri, don't say that. It's true, Northstar. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have wasted your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monika was right. I should just... Monika was right about what? Sayuri, what I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's then it makes me happy. It's something I wouldn't trade anything else. See, even it takes an entire lifetime. I'm gonna be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sarah looks away. Put my hand on her shoulder to reassure. I'm scared. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayuri? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayuri, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Northstar, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough. I don't want to hurt anyone anymore. I slid my hand down Yuri's arm and squeezed her hand in my own. Do you remember what I always said? I said I always know what's best for you. Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, sorry, nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. Sayuri.
This is all on you, by the way.
You're always my dearest friend. What you need most of things is to be like there always has been. When you told me the truth. You know how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you struggle with some real difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were. I see. Of course, that's a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Aha. This is what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest. I should write a poem about this. Sayuri, it's okay. It's my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time there'd be no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get an answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So, I was... I don't... My throat's killing me. Clutching her head in the hand, she screams as loud as she can. So struck, I don't even know how to react. Looks over and flashes me a 1 week smile before turning around and running off. Sorry, I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why I'm feeling so horrible about this. There's something more that I could have done. The most I could have support her through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. I have as much trouble understanding Sari's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should do something or something different. I know these feelings will continue to plague me back to the way they were. I want to give everything I got. They will always be my dearest friend. I do whatever it is to put a smile on my face every day. The day of the festival. All the days I expected to be the one where I'll be walking to school with Sayuri. Sayuri even answering her phone. Because they're going to her house to wake her up, but I said that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. Been a year and I painted it dry, and I gently roll it up and take it with me. She sent me the pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything I ever shared her. Funny enough, I possibly did the same Natsuki in the past. Wait. Hold on.
What?
I probably feel the same way. Oh, as Natsuki. I thought it said, it was like, oh, probably how I felt about Sayuri in the past, but no, it says Natsuki. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great. Oh, sorry. The music's quiet. The first one here. Thanks for being so early. It's funny, I thought you would be here by now. Placed some booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. That must have been the ones prepared with that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring her with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That to me. You think that on the days like that, I should try it a little harder. I say that, but I so to me. I finally feel awful knowing she's not nearly as simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone and wake her up after all. Ha ha ha. You should take a little more responsibility for her. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. Kind of left her hanging. Okay, yeah. Huh? Exchange? You know about that? Of course I do. This wasn't after all, but... Did Sari really tell her about that quickly? And how I basically turned down her confession? Seemed like a bad guy here.
What the fuck?
What?
I don't know if that was just my shit or the actual game shit, but you know one of those weird buffering loading things? It's with the circles going around in a circle.
Yeah.
I think I just saw that, like, on her fucking chest, like, for a split second.
That's probably YouTube. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her after all. Jeez. You know, you don't know the whole story after all, so don't worry. I'll probably know lot more than you think. Eh? Being as friendly as usual for some reason, I feel chilled down my spine after all. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? Came out really nice. Yeah, sure. Grab one of the pamphlets and laid it on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this would definitely help people take the club more seriously. I thought so too. And through the pages, members' poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving its almost professional feel. Looking at Tatsuki Taniri's poems, during our practice. What's this? Is this your poems? It's different from the ones you practice. It's someone I haven't read before. Just get out of my head like 50 times. With a percentage sign on the top. Oh, what is this? Get a pin in my stomach, no sir. What's wrong? Nothing. Almost feels completely different from everything else Surrey's written. Feel more than that. I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Surrey, so, alright then. Try not to take too long, okay? Leave the classroom, don't strain yourself. That was out for me. After I quickened my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little harder for Surrey. Not big a deal, at least waiting for her to help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking to school really helped made me happy. Besides, I guess that will be the same for that everything always has been. That's all she needs, and that's why I'm gonna give it to her. So I was knocking on the door, and once just not picking up her phone either. I get sitting, I open the door and let myself in. Sorry, she's really a heavy sleeper. I swallow. Can't believe I ended up doing this after all. I wake up in her own house. Isn't there more something like I both of them would do? In any case, this feels nice. Outside your room, I knock on the door. Sorry. Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to go in a room like this. Isn't this kind of breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Sayo. File script C traceback. Script chapter 5. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real.
But it didn't matter what you fucking picked.
I know. Because when you pick one person, someone has to die. I know that much. Because I know if you... It's the same thing with Yuri's path. I mean, not Yuri's path, but Yuri's death. Siri wouldn't do this. Everything was so normal up to a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. Expressed my urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best for her and everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession? That has to be what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I have to prevent this. If I spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of her relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival. I just lost my best friend, someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do bringing her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I only had one chance and I wasn't careful enough. Now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. I still couldn't have done what she needed from me. And now, I could never take it back. Never, 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 never. And that's just the end of one path. Thankfully I can skip 90% of it now. Hi, Monica.
Oh, hey, yeah, that's that.
Yeah. No. Yes. No. What? Choose not to quit Doki Doki Literature Club. Huh. Second and then special home. So that's her love home.
Sayonara. What the fuck is that?
Sayonara means goodbye.
Well, yeah, that I know, but
That's the end theme. It said something about reading. It said something about traceback text.
oh, okay then.
So geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on, no, I've seen this before. It's something about.
Oh, that's what Monica's doing.
Series is going.
Oh.
That was weird. Kicked me out. Internal.
Wait, go back to internal?
I mean internal.
Oh, yeah, it says insecure directory.
Yeah, this is when I first played it. These are all updated. This I don't understand. This is some kind of secret, I think. Boat, spaceship, and key 4. 240 clock time. 221. Huge combination, but somewhere. Key pair 2, key pair 3. So 240, I guess at 2:40 a.m. You go to 2, I think it would be this. You go 2, 2, 1. Wow, it actually worked. Hmm. No. Go.
Why is Yuri the only one right there?
Because I changed my background to have Yuri.
Uh,
Okay. I'm just waving her arms to yourself. That Gary is. I know the kind of friend who's. Yeah, we've been through all this. He's just screwing up. Yep.
wait, was Yuri also popping up in that?
Yeah, it was all of them meshed together. Walkers alone, I always tell myself it's about time to I meet some girls or something like that. Maybe I should join in clubs. Average like me spend free time playing the games. Will there be any girls in today? Go to his ordinary, and it was over before I know it. After I pack my things, I stare blinkingly at the wall, looking at some innovation clubs. There aren't any that interest me. Most of them would probably be too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess there's no choice but to start with the anime club. Norsa? Monica? Oh goodness, I totally didn't expect you to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Sweetly, we do know each other and rarely talk to you, but we're all in the same class last year. Popular in school, yeah. Smart, beautiful, athletic. It's out of my league. Feels nice. What did you come here for anyways? Oh, I just been looking for supplies for my club. You know, if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? Guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? How about that? Why don't you quit the debate club? Really, you quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around major clubs. Yeah, but bargain budget. I personally enjoy something for out of it. Cool, actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. Really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. Well, it's not really not boring at all, you know. The club can be anything: reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her own manga collection up the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She's always insists on manga's literature too. I mean, she's not wrong. Besides, a member is a member, right? Then we're not gonna say she. Or so. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I'm not to join, but well, V's visit, yeah. My didn't miss to cut out. Like midway through that dialogue, it cut out. Please, reason to refuse. Besides, could I refuse someone like Monica? Very easily. Just say no. Sure, I guess I could check that out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Northstar. You know that? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll go to materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica. You already did that. An irresistible smile. Dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs in the section of the school I rarely visit. Full winter tree swings the door open. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. Anyway, welcome to the club, no star. Otherwise, give me a situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess, you're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki? The girl with the sour attitude. Apparently Natsuki is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure does make her look like a first-year student. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual, and Yuri is the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. It's nice to meet you both. We're in the classroom, and you decided to check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought someone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that. It just happened to run into him. Sure, totally. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. When you come to sit down, Northstar. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki...
I remember there was like a certain part of it where I think for some reason in the background there was just a picture of Sayuri hanging.
Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but make sure you feel right at home. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty. Let me guess, if I chose Natsuki would have been the vice president.
Probably.
I think that's what it is whoever you choose will come out on top. As far as there isn't more people in this club. It must be so hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. How many people are very interested in putting all their effort to start up something brand new? Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. We have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like festivals that much more important. I'm confident we all can really grow this club into something we can graduate. Before we graduate, I cannot find my phone. Where the fuck are you? Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. She reluctantly agrees. She's different girls are all different interested in the same goal. We all must have really worked hard to just find these two. You return to the table carrying a tea set. No, found it. Give a whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? After all, I guess. Yeah. Don't. She was just trying to impress you. That's not. Sultan, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be the best pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles and enjoys herself in relief. So, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read the past few years, I really don't. Yeah. Manga. What? I want to see something. Oh, it deleted my save.
No.
Very clever. It
What?
deleted the save I have right here.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Because I guess it doesn't want you ruining the, what's it called? What am I looking for? It doesn't want you to, sequence break. But I think I'm going to stop right here because my throat is fucking sore from